Decided on the screw shot. Unlucky to put the pink safe, but excellent shot.
I've got to say, how well does Mark Selby strike those shots? It's such a positive hit. If ever you're trying to explain to a club player how to hit the ball, just copy the hit of Mark Selby. So positive through the ball.
As usual, sitting on the fence.
21.
I must admit, I didn't think the pink potted where the red was, so that was an excellent positional shot he played there. He's 31 in front. Needs 2 reds, 2 big colours. Needs that red to bounce off the cushion, and it hasn't
28.
done, so he needs one more good shot.
He should be able to control the situation from here. Tremendous amount of power.
34.
Even though that pink was a relatively straight pot, power shot bounced the cue ball, created a bit more of an angle.
35.
Yes, this is frame ball, of course, but Ronnie will probably carry on for the snookers as its first frame. That is very well played. The break's only 41, but he had to work really, really hard for that. In behind the green is what he'll be playing as well.
Mark Selby, 41.
Excellent break. Selby settled down. Remains to see how long it is before Ronnie O'Sullivan does. If Ronnie can guarantee potting the pink or black, he'll play to pot the red here. He's just had a little glance at the scoreboard. Looks very thin, but I think he can play it slow enough to hold for the pink or black. Well, kiss black would help, because otherwise the pot's not a certainty.
Doesn't really want to play the blue. It means 39 behind. One snooker, a 4-point snooker now, not enough.
6. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
Hello, you can't play Mark. You're too good a player to even think about
Ronnie
playing a shot
O'Sullivan,
like that. Steve suggested he played to put it on near the black or on the side cushion. Ronnie's played 2 or 3 great safety shots on the trot, but it is a little bit dangerous. Took your choice, Steve, because the plant must have been on. And that's gone okay, because I don't think he can get to the right-hand side of the brown with enough side.
Oh, that's different. And all of a sudden,
Foul.
from having won the frame after potting that pink,
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
effectively won the frame.
You can play to pot the pink as a free ball, play it slow enough to still snooker him, have it played from there or replace. What would you do?
Could get the blue out and play behind the black.
Blue ball.
1 each. The Nugget has come out of retirement and called a shot right. Phone the police.
All of a sudden here, Ronnie O'Sullivan needs, at the moment, red with brown. Blue goes into open play.
Wow, is this fluked? Has he fluked it? Has he fluked it? Well, you can't believe it, can you? Mark Selby's just looked up at the commentary box as if to say, how on earth can that happen? I think it's you who's talked about the snooker gods in the studio the other day, and because Mark's kind of played a couple of bad shots, it's amazing that they don't forget.
5.
Well, overscrewed that, but being left-handed as well. Needs a good strike on this, though. Oh.
7.
This will be a body blow.
10.
Yeah, but it was the way he missed the snooker and left the free ball as well. For somebody of Mark's class,
19.
that's just unheard of. I mean, he's too good a player, and that just shows you what nerves can do for you. He made a break of 41 earlier on in this frame and looked to be in control. Played one bad positional shot.
25.
But it's been the fluke from O'Sullivan. That is now winning the opening frame. It was a very, very scrappy affair. Each player had plenty of chances. Selby should have won it, as he should have won the frame 8 this afternoon. He didn't. He's lost them both and now trails by 5 frames to 4.
Took a long time for Mark to decide, but in the end he's not put Ronnie in any trouble here. Well, that might be quite nice for Ronnie. That's not bad at all.
Is it hard enough?
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Better speed this time.
Easy to snooker Mark on the red next to the blue. He needs to get the one he's hitting safe. And he's not got the snooker on that one. He'd be disappointed. Well, is it one of these where you play a little drag shot and try and get a snooker behind the blue, but you need to get it? That's what he's played. Well, he played it hard enough that he was going to knock the red safe. Didn't fully commit to the snooker behind the blue.
He's got a straightforward escape down the table, but he's got to be careful he doesn't push a red on here. And he's made a complete mess of it.
I think he may have had a little bit of a result if Ronnie's hampered by the blue.
What about the left hand, though? This is incredible how useful the left hand is in this situation.
Still hampered, though. But boy, didn't he cue that well. If he's straight, well, he's got a nice angle on the blue.
It would be nice to get the black back on its spot, because the red's difficult, but at least to get from red to the black if it was on a spot would be much easier.
Couldn't agree with you more, Dennis, but can he get perfect on the red off this black? Can he get perfect on the red? Well, it's a tough red, this. It's a tough red, but what a frame this could be to win. Every chance now.
For a moment there, I thought he'd missed the red. It hit the cushion first, but it still went in.
16.
What a turnaround this could be.
I always say, Dennis, that the key
18.
to any clearance, even when the balls are on the spots, is brown to blue. It's so important on this occasion because he needs a good angle on the blue to get onto the pink that isn't on its spot and slightly awkward.
21.
And the angle that he will leave on the pink is crucial because it's not a straightforward pot in the middle. It would be okay just to
25.
roll it in, but he's got to get on the black. So this now is the key shot. Got to be absolutely spot on.
Mark Selby now looking at the table thinking there's maybe a little bit of hope. I think when he played that poor safety and Ronnie potted the last red, he thought he'd blown this frame.
$30.
Not one of Ronnie's bests.
Well, to get nicely on the black, he'd have to take it up into the corner. And it's the corner he's going for. What a shot!
And what a frame to win. And he's won it. Well, Mark Selby will be kicking himself. What a chance he threw away there. Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan flying to the changing room. He's delighted. We're all square again. 7-all.
That's always the danger. Has he covered it? Has he got a good cue ball? He might have to swerve around the green because he can't plant the red to the left of the pink onto it. Pink's in the way, so the swerve shot. He'd go towards the black with the cue ball if he pots it. Didn't he play it well? Still far from easy though.
3.
Now, can he play the run through, cannon the red just to the left of the black? Didn't bother with that. No risk not being on a colour. 33 points behind.
Well, that is unusual. I just hope he
Ronnie
hasn't
O'Sullivan 4.
taken a little bit out of the tip of the cue, which you can do when you miss cue like that. Well, at least he can force a little smile about it, but no foul shot because the white jumped and hit the yellow. The brown and green are a good target here.
Yeah, pretty good shot, but Ronnie can get through to this red on left-hand side. You just got to be careful. He'll be sending it towards the right corner. He doesn't want to kiss the yellow. He could leave it. Played it well, and what a good line, and what a good length. What a good line and length that is.
You never know where they're going to finish.
Could have been worse, but he's left the red to the left centre.
That wasn't easy.
One.
Wow, a little nudge would have been better. The yellow will do. $34 the difference. Playing the pot. He's missed it. He's missed it.
Mark Selby 1.
And he hasn't covered it. I really did think that Mark might have taken the yellow.
He's got to play the black off the red to be able to win this frame by 1 point. But to do it at this visit, well, is very, very difficult. But what a chance Mark Selby has missed there. Will he live to regret another frame that he looks certain to win?
8.
There is a path round the back of the black here to leave the green for the left corner. He can swing the white off 2 or 3 cushions. Looks good to me. There's the 3rd cushion
10.
coming up.
A little bit further away from the cushion would have been ideal. Twice it has looked all over for the
13.
Selby camp.
Let's have a look. It's tough when the brown's so close to the pocket to control the cue ball here. This isn't easy. So it's the blue up the cushion.
17.
And this is a tough shot.
Well, he's giving himself a good chance. That was a tremendous shot on the brown. Mark Selby can't look. No.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 17.
Well, he took the chance. Ronnie needs to hit it, no problem. Can he get it safe? He can get it safe. Good hit, and I was with you, Dennis. I think he had a rather played thin off the blue and left quite a bit of distance between cue ball and object ball. Mark Selby did have a look at the potting angle on this blue, but surely it's too dangerous to take on.
He definitely looked at the potting angle. Where's the cue ball? It's okay. It was a thin contact.
That blue is too close to the corner pocket. How's the cue ball? The cue ball has sneaked past the black. So Mark Selby has a good look at the blue. The blue for the frame and a 9-8 lead.
Vicky doesn't want to look at the table. You can't blame her. If the blue doesn't pass the pink, he's got away with it. If the blue passes the pink, he can just roll it in.
Well, I've just had a look at Mark Selby's body language. I think this blue passes the pink. It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one, and he's not perfect on the pink. The pink's just as difficult, but nothing to do with the pink. He pots the pink, he's on the black. Has Mark Selby thrown away another frame?
The pink's there.
11.
What a frame to pinch. Mark Selby had a break of 49. He looked an odds-on favourite to take this frame, but it's Ronnie O'Sullivan who does take that frame, and now he only needs one to win his 4th Masters title.
Well, the fact that Mark Selby came straight to the table, and it's a re-rack.
As you can see, he clearly can't see enough, but watch the white. He's caught it too thin, has he?
touch and ball.
They're looking at each other. Oh, well, Mark did have a glance over at Ronnie. Is Ronnie just... Well, Ronnie's quite entitled to play a few more shots, so I think that's what he said. Let's have a couple more and see what happens.
It's touch and ball.
And there you go. It's a touching ball, and it's an easy run back to the... Well, he's got to escape to the baulk end here, Ronnie, off this touching ball.
He got down there as if he was going to smash them all over the table.
Well, if he's going to run into them like that, they might as well re-rack them.
Right, settle down now.
So boring, isn't he? Re-rack.
Yeah, re-rack them, yeah.
So for the third time, Mark Selby gets frame 18 underway. Too hard that time. He's knocked a high percentage of that type of shot in, but that time he just seemed to hit it harder than he normally does. So first chance to Ronnie O'Sullivan.
1.
Was he on this red? That's exactly what he played. Super positional shot.
9.
There's an interesting spectator on the right, Stephen Lee. It was only 12 months ago. He was in this final. And that's come out. Well, I was going to say nicely, but now that cue ball's gone close to the
16.
cushion. The problem is you can't do a lot with the cue ball.
What a shot this is he's taking on.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Has he got away with it, or does that red pass the black? He's played it well.
1.
Well, as it turned out, he didn't have to do a lot with the cue ball, just roll the red in and be on the black. What a chance.
Isn't it amazing, John? Early on in the match, Ronnie wasn't taking that type of risk on. He was
8.
tucking him up, wasn't he?
Absolutely, I was going to say that. He was keeping it very tight.
9.
Now, Mark Selby has got to make the most of this opportunity to square the match and take us into a decider.
Well, Vicky is shaking her head, John, and quite
16.
rightly, because she knows that he may have run out of position.
So both players have had
Selby,
chances.
16.
They've not made the most of them. And the points are level, 16 points each.
There's only the green to play behind now. Brown and yellow off their spots.
He's taking the pot on, and of course needs to get it. Boy, he threw the cue at that one, and if he gets away with this, he'll be very, very fortunate. So this is the big chance for Ronnie to win his 4th Masters.
1. 5.
Going to screw
11.
off another red and didn't find the right angle on the blue, so not what he wanted. Still not perfect.
Played it well.
17.
Well, he's going for the slightly more difficult yellow to avail better position.
And at the moment, their man is favourite.
$20.
The ball is firmly in his court.
Will he risk the tricky black along the top cushion?
Yeah, he has got very little to do with the white to get on the two reds, so yeah, this is
26.
Key shot. Just drop this in and those reds will be available.
You made it sound very easy, Dennis. But in it goes. Now where does the black go? It may not go on its own spot. It may go on the pink spot. No, it goes on its own spot and it's available.
$34.
Well, he's got one hand on the trophy.
41.
Mark can't do anything about this now.
42.
It looks like his fourth Masters title now.
49.
Yes, only the red needed to leave the defending champion needing
50.
at least a couple of snookers. You can see the delight on this packed audience's face. What a defence though he's put up. And I'm certain he'll rue the
55.
chances he's had. That's the game of snooker. You get your chances if you don't take them. And the towel goes in. Mark Selby concedes. What a defence he put up. But Ronnie O'Sullivan, he came in with a cue that he'd never used before. So he's not only a great potter break builder, he's a great competitor. And Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the Masters for the fourth time with a great victory. 10 frames to 8.